And great. So how old is your son?
Uh, 8 months, sir.
8 months. Oh, okay. So you might have double task and now taking care of son and working
Okay.
and
Sure, sir. Okay.
absolutely. Okay, great. Nandu, good to have you. And so your name is Nandu, isn't it? Nandu N or is it
Nandini.
Nandini? Okay, it is Nandu here. Okay, fine. So great. Let me go upon to the next participant. That would be Nagendra Singh. So let's add some flavor to our training. He's from state Bihar, and he's from TN Palian, I believe. He is working there for some time. I know a little bit about him because spoke to him, and you remember the things which is a bit different. So it's like a participant who's completely from a different region. Yes, Nagendra Singh, I'm sure you're able to hear us. If you can have your camera on, fabulous. You did have now, and please introduce yourself to everybody here.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon.
Actually, sir, I am coming from Bihar and I completed my degree in BTech in Tamil Nadu 2019 batch. So last 2 years I am working here in DC Crew, and also my family member having five and we are three siblings and two brother and one sister. And my strength having positive things, and my hobby have to listening music and playing cricket. So like that, sir.
Fabulous, Nagendra. Very good. Have you picked up Tamil little bit? You've studied college here. You can understand Tamil little bit?
Yes, sir. I understand, but something I have to speak, but I understand.
Fabulous. That's very good because Hindi and Tamil, it's like a completely different thing. So to understand something of this particular language, that's really tremendous job. Nagendra, good to have you. As I said, you will bring in a bit of flair. We will come to know a little bit more about the place where you're from. Okay, thank you very much. And so let me go upon to the next participant. That would be Murzuka Begum. Hi, Murzuka.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Marzuka?
Hello, sir.
Hi. Yeah, please. If you can have your
Can
camera
you hear me,
on,
sir?
introduce yourself. Yes, we can hear loud and clear. Please go on and
Nice.
introduce yourself.
My camera does not work, sir. So I can't able to on my camera. I'm sorry.
Okay. Just work it on because when you do free speech and those kind of things as well, no?
Yeah.
It might be required. Just see how you can log in. You can log in from your phone as well. And those kind of things, you can work it out. Now, at this point of time, you introduce quickly yourself, please.
Okay, sir. I'm Marzuka Begum from Karikal. I've been working in Swiggy process for past 5 months.
Okay, you want to say something about your family, your studies, your family, and those kind of things?
Yeah, I've completed BCS graduate. My mother is a homemaker, and I have two siblings, my elder brother and sister. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic, Marzuka. Good to have you as well. Brilliant. So may I go upon to the next participant. That would be Mahalakshmi. Hi, Mahalakshmi.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. If you can have your camera on as possible and also introduce yourself.
Yes, sir.
Hi, very good. Yeah,
Good
fabulous.
afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Thank you very much. Please introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. My name is Mahalakshmi, and I am from Kapu, and I have been working from 1 month in Desi Crew. And in my family, there are 4 members: me, father, mother, and my elder sister, and she is married. And I have completed BE in civil engineering. And my hobbies are listening to music, dancing.
Dancing. Okay, no surprise. Anyone from Kapu, they all love dancing. Okay, brilliant. Mahalakshmi, thank you very much. And good to speak with you. We will know more during the training. Yes, thank you very much. So let's move on to the next participant. That would be Kirtika.
Yeah, sir.
Fabulous.
Hi, sir.
Same thing goes to you. If you can have your camera on like Mahalakshmi did, everybody know Mahalakshmi.
Okay, sorry to say, sir, I'm out of home.
Okay, fine. So you
Sorry,
quickly
sir.
introduce
Proud, sir.
yourself from next time onwards. Then yes.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, sir. Hi, everyone. I'm Kirtika from Karaikal, sir. I'm completed PG in computer science. I'm started my journey in Desic past 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm working in Swiggy process, sir. This
Fabulous.
is my first job.
Fabulous. Fabulous. You like working here?
Yeah, sir. I'm enjoying my job.
Fantastic. Good to hear that, Kirtika. So we will know more about you and during the course of the training. Thank you very much. So let me go on to Harun Rashid. Harun.
Hello, sir.
Hi, Harun. Camera if you can and quickly introduce yourself.
Okay, sir. Hello,
Yes.
guys. My name is Mohammed Harun Rashid. I'm from Erode. My family has 5 members. I had 2 siblings, including me is 3.
Okay.
I studied BCom in Sri Vasavi College. That's all, sir.
That's all. Okay, that will do for us now. So Harun, we will interact more, as I said, to everybody. Okay, brilliant. You also have a good internet and you're also attending from outside, I believe, right? Maybe
No, sir. This is home.
this is home, inside? Oh, okay. I thought it was outside.
It's outside.
Okay, as long as you're comfortable wherever you want to attend, Harun. So this is home. Yeah, even I believe Vimantan, who was outside, as long as he's comfortable, that's fine. As long as you can hear. Fabulous, Harun. Thank you very much. Let me go on to Dinakaran. Dinakaran. It's written separately. Yes, Dinakaran. Yes, brilliant. He's ready with the camera, and this is how I want. Absolutely ready, right? You don't have to keep requesting. Brilliant, Dinakaran. Please go on. Your turn to introduce yourself to this particular group or maybe the session here. Unmute yourself. That's the only thing you have to do. Rest everything perfect. Yeah. Now
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Please go on.
Good evening to everyone. From Villapuram.
Uh-huh.
I'm finishing with a BCom course and the hotel management. I'm already working with hotel management department, industries, and training with hotel industries. Then I will join at Desigro company. Is very proud of this company. Is more opportunities is giving to me, and my team leader is very good. And every day more information and more job related information. Every day train up with me. And for me, my generation is first graduate for me. My family members is 4 members: my father and my mother, my brother, and for me. My father is working driver, and my mother is housewife. My brother is studying. I'm working.
Okay, great. Yeah, go on.
So my hobbies is free time I play with songs, and I'm ready with variety food and more activities, more drawing and more dances.
Fabulous, Dinakaran. Good to hear this thing. Which process you are in? What process?
Sir, I'm process with SmartWeek. I'm joined with the February 18th. I'm first starting process for Swiggy, and I'm doing the 1 month, and then I will join at SmartWeek, and SmartWeek working past 1 month now.
Fabulous, fabulous, great. So we will hear more about the hotel management and stuff like that later during the course. Thank you very much, Dinakaran. Fabulous. And may I move on to Anusuya?
Thank you.
Thank you. Anusuya? Okay, I'm not too sure whether she's able to hear us, but she's here logged in. And so that leaves us with Anita A. Anita, hi, very good evening now. Yes, please introduce yourself. Yes, Anita, you can speak now. You have unmuted yourself. We can't hear anything. Okay, we can't hear you. If you can type what you want to type, there's a chat box there, because I can't hear you. And same with Anusuya, she didn't unmute as well. So maybe I don't know whether she's able to hear us. So okay, great. So so this is, as you have realized, this is a kind of a strength now, because we have close to 20 members. Right, or not close to, actually 20 members in this particular group. So this is introduction itself taken a long time. Introduction of we both, those who is bringing and also the participant as well. So this is important. So we will have to do this, and we have done that now. So let's move on. And see, actually what I thought is that we will, after introduction, we will do a quick what do you call, a game we will play, something known as called an icebreaker. So I'm afraid we don't have time for that. So we will play in the class tomorrow, because I don't want to start something and end it in half. So we will do that. So I'll tell you what we will do. I'll ask you some question, hypothetical question, and you will answer that to me. Okay, great. So what we will do is that we have completed this particular part in terms like the introduction part, as I said, which took some time. Just one observation which I wanted to say: we will all have technical difficulty. Don't get perturbed by that. Perturbed meaning disturbed by that. Sometimes some stuff will not work, and sometimes something will not work. That's fine. Sometimes the weather is not in your hand, and so you might have power issues and those kind of a thing. But that's fine. Apart from that, ensure this was the very first day, and so you all did a fabulous job in coming and speaking about yourself, and many of you switched on the camera as well. And but this is the kind of a mandatory. If you can have your camera on, that will be great, so we can all see each other. It will become an actual classroom, right? So remember, if the actual classroom, if it is in some what do you call, different places, everybody sit and they can't see each other, then what will happen? It will be no fun. So it will be if all of you, all the participants can see each other, so that will be great. That will be fabulous. Or else, at least when you're talking, no, that time you can have your camera on, so I can also see the reaction on your face, how you're able to say, and also these are the clues which will help me to bring the change, right? So which we will do. So at this point of time, don't worry too much about any exercises, any activity. We will take it very easy. We want to interact. We want you to make you feel comfortable. You should get used to this particular class. And this is what we will try to do for at least for 1 week or maybe 2 weeks as well. So don't worry about that, right? And talk whatever you want to talk and have fun. That's very, very important. I have some guidelines which I'll discuss with you later, right? At this point of time, we will just, I'll give you a kind of an introductory speech, or what you can call is that when we started the previous batch, see, I'm also pretty new to the system, right? So I'm not pretty old. I'm also like those who are thinking that they are very young in the company. I'm also very new in the company. I'm also very young in the company. I'm not very old in the company. I'm just four months old in the company, right? So I'm also learning. We brought the English the last time, and that was, we didn't have any clue. All this content has been developed by us, as I said to you before. So we didn't have any experience in front of us, because apart from all other skills, I think English is the newest one. It was there, but we took it interactive because this is where the changes will happen. So now we have 2 courses which we completed, 101 and 201 as well. Hopefully what I will do is that I'll probably call one of the participants to one day, it has struck me now, to come and have a word with you all. Maybe someone 201 and someone 101 who completed, right? So they can come here and speak for 5 minutes with you. It will be great. We can say so many things, but when you talk to someone, who has graduated, right, and look at the change, right? So they also, when they came at the very first day, they were also having they were different, and when they graduated, it was completely different. So that is something which we will also see in this particular group, I'm sure. And also another very important thing is that we will also this will be an attempt, and where we will this is not a pilot batch anymore, because the pilot batch will be only 301. That's the first time, because even in Desi Crew or Detach itself, 301 is someone everybody is going to do it this time. So it's a learning. This learning culture is also evolving over a period of time. So now we have taken to a different level, which is 301 as well. So I'm sure all of you would have logged in for the launch as well. We called some chief guests who came, and then we also interacted. So that was an event as well. I'm sure you will remember, which happened very recently. So 301 is a pilot batch, but 101 and 201 is not. We already did that. So believe me, it will be great fun, and you will be enjoying definitely more than ever. Okay, and we will also be learning as well, right? So my way of attempt of any learning activity is always like have a bit of fun and then keep it light, and so that we all can enjoy. So you'll not feel like a lesson to come here and do something and go. So this is one course which will be slightly different, because it will not be online. It is online but virtual, but there is a live person who will be talking, and you will be also talking with us, right? So I'm also keeping a track on the time as well. We have just another 6 minutes. I'll not take any time more than the session, so I'm keeping an eye on that. What we will do is that I have just one more slide which I can do it today, so which will talk about what we are trying to achieve here, right? So we will talk about what we are trying to achieve here. First thing first is that you might know this, the course detail. This course duration is for 8 weeks. So we will complete in 8 weeks. So when they say course, like it's 6 to 8 weeks, we will see whether we can finish with everyone as well, because English is somewhere where you have to do a TNI as well, which you all did, training need identification, because some of you who attended the TNI have also gone into 301 as well. So we need to see where do you fit in. So that is something which we did that. And apart from that, this is a 1 hour every day. So we have already indicated, but it's also a great opportunity to talk to you about that now, because it's 1 hour every day. That is Monday to Friday on the same time where we logged in today, 3:30 to 4:30. Okay. And Saturdays will be for assessment and offline activity. I'll keep it slightly light for at least a week or so. I will see if I can give some activity at this point of time, or else we will do the foundation, which we will do. We'll create a foundation, right? So then we will do that. And why it's interactive, you might be thinking, because I certainly feel, see, suppose even take example of Nagendra. Nagendra is from Bihar, right, where Hindi is spoken, or Bhojpuri and those kind of things also might be spoken, right? So I know Hindi. So the thing is that because if he has to learn Tamil, or maybe he has to learn another language, the only way how he can learn is like either he can watch, either he can listen, or talk to someone, right? So that is how it is. So here what we will try to do is that why it is interactive. You might be also thinking why it's interactive, because why, like other courses, it's not online. See, here we have 20 participants. Everybody might need different stuff, and X might have a confidence issue, or Y might have the language, or what do you call the grammar part, and X might have a different kind of a problem, right? So only if it is interactive, we can understand. where you need what kind of help, right? So it is like it's like a doctor you go. So the doctor identifies you and understands your need and takes care of that particular need. So that is why this is interactive, and you see that having 20 people in a group, it's challenging because introduction itself took some time. But this is the only way how we can do it and take this course forward, and the results will also be there. Okay, so this is what it is. The best learning happens when it's interactive. Remember, when our studies, we had some great teachers, great professors in our college who made a change. There are a lot of great teachers who made a change in my life, even for the language. If I get an opportunity, I can explain that some other time, right? So she made a great change in my English, thinking, right? So I'll talk about that later. Okay, next is that, and we can understand individual training needs so that we can do it in the class, and by catering to a particular need. I said about that. It could be something it's not English. Sometimes you might be thinking, oh, he's not able to speak or she's not able to interact, and it's not English. It could be something else as well. So we will cover that. We will cover it very leisurely, easily. So don't worry about that. Then another thing is that interactive, and interactive is also fun. You have seen that it's fun. I can ask some question, you can say something, and also it's a collective learning. Together we can learn. So that is what it is. Okay. So this is one particular slide which I can take, and we will do this thing tomorrow, icebreaker. So I can tell you what it is. Icebreakers is something I'll be doing something like, we will start with this tomorrow. So I'll be asking some hypothetical question. I don't know you played this game. This is used in the training. So we will do that here as well. We can play some hypothetical, I can throw some hypothetical question. Like if you are made a CM for a day, what you will do, right? Or maybe if you can fly, you realize you can fly. So what you can do? If you realize you're sleeping in bed, you have a snake next to you, what you will do? What will be your reaction? So I want you to all do that tomorrow. So that is for tomorrow. So we have completely come to an end of this particular session. So it was fabulous meeting you all today for the very first session. And so it was great. I'm sure you also really enjoyed knowing each other. As you see, we haven't taken any of the slide as of now at this point of time, but we have enough time to do that. And a few learning which we can discuss at this point of time is that, yes, of course, we know about each other now more, and also the participants about each other, where you are coming from, and over a period of time we will come to know about each other more. And also we are logging in from different places. That's a great thing. It's not only a center specific. You have Kapu, you've got TN Palian. If I want to talk about states, you've got completely 2 states, and so that is a great thing. Another very important thing is that understand the difficulty part in terms of the technical difficulty might happen here and there. But we have to overcome that if we have to learn, right? So that is something we will keep it focused. And also, as I said, keep your, we also saw with Yasmin as well, she was having some difficulty in terms of managing 2 systems. So understand this difficulty, work it out, try calling someone and see you can switch on your camera and those kind of stuff, your audio as well. And as I said about the camera part as well, work on that. So if you can all have your camera on, great. If you have bandwidth difficulty and those kind of thing, at least when you talk, you have your camera on. So it will be another great day and great interesting session, which will be tomorrow, right? So what I will do is that I'll take leave from all of you now at this point of time, with the promise we will catch up again tomorrow. And it's always best you can log in 15 minutes earlier. That will be great. What you can do is that, because you can log in and keep it there. So you don't have to do anything. You can log in, and then the moment the class starts, you can start it on. Okay, great. So I wish you all a good evening, and thanks for joining us today, and we will catch up all tomorrow. Bye for now. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
so much, sir.
Thank you.
A batch because we had a batch by 12:30, so we completed the first day, and this would be the second batch, and I'm very glad and to meet you all here. Brilliant. So before I commence, yes, I think a few more are joining in. I believe our strength is 20. Rashmi, do check with the rest of the participants. Okay, brilliant, fabulous. Okay, brilliant. So warm welcome. As I said, delighted and excited at the start of for a new batch and some new faces. In fact, everybody is new. So there is right. Everybody is new, but I know some of the participants in terms like we had done a TNI with a few of the DNext members before. So, but you've been not a part of the training. So welcome you all. And the opportunity to interact, know more about each and everyone, and learning is a bonus. Okay, brilliant. So before I commence, let me also share a screen with you. Just give me 1 second. I'll do that for you now. Okay, I'm sure you're able to see this particular screen. Let me check with one of the participant, which I would see is Vandana. Vandana, hi, are you able to see this particular screen? And if you are able to see what it says.
Hi, sir. How are you? I'm able to see the screen, sir.
Fantastic. And I'm really good. Thank you very much. And are you able to hear me clearly? Voice?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We will interact pretty soon. Okay, let's.
Okay, sir.
And so there is another requirement which I would like to say now. Right, you all know that this is interactive, and this is one particular training where you have to log in for a fixed time. Like this is the time where you have logged in. So this would be your slot for the rest of the training. And I'm sure you might have to speak when you have to. And also another very important thing is that let me also tell you now, if now itself, if you see that, ensure you are at somewhere where you are not disturbed. First, point number 2 is like if you can switch on your camera, that will be great because we can see everybody. In TNI, I didn't ask you to do that. But that is something which is required. So I'm telling you now at this point of time now. And so if you probably are not, what do you call, at this point of time, it's only your top which matters because in my face, I'm wearing something and that's enough and that's more than enough. So if you can ensure that's being taken care and right, so that will be great. So we can all see you and interact as well. So that will be another important thing which I want to tell you. Okay, great. So, Hadi, welcome to everyone. So brilliant, and so it will be only fair we have an introduction like we do for all, everywhere. And so what we will do is that I would also request all of you to be on mute. I can hear some voice. So what you can do is that you can unmute yourself. And you can also mute yourself and unmute when you have to speak. Okay. So what we will do is that we will have a quick introduction. Before I ask the participants, what I will do is that unfortunately the captain haven't joined because I'm the trainer and we have a captain for the process as well. That would be Yash, and who's not here with us because of work, so he couldn't join. So, of course, you know me. My name is Saravanan, and I'll introduce myself. And after that, we will have an introduction from Rashmi as well, who's a coordinator. And post which, we will go to the participants one by one, and then we will have a quick intro. Right? It's only fair. We did TNI. You did introduce yourself, but now this is the batch, right? And many of you would have logged in from a different time. So it will be great. We can all introduce ourselves. That will be great. And I'm also delighted to welcome all the DNext members as well. I can see Vanishwari and Ilango if they are here, right? So it's good to have you, and I'm sure everybody can learn from you as well. And in fact, there are some who are pretty young in terms like the system. They're very new in the system. So we will definitely have an opportunity where we will tell you what you are doing, how you are doing, and in terms of being in the DNext, what you have to do. So these are the things that you can share. And so let's not look at this only as an English. Yes, that's the bottom line. This will be English learning, but we will also learn a lot of things from each other. And at the same time, we will also share our experience as well, right? So that's something which we will look at. Great. So let me start. As I said, I'm going to introduce myself. Let me do that now. My name is Saravanan, and I'm from Chennai. And so I've been working for a long time now, right? More than 2 decades now. A decade is 10 years. So it's like, if precisely I have to say, been working for a long time. So in terms of L&D, which is learning and development, right? It's a part of the training. And I've been doing learning and development for past 16 years now, right? So I've done various kind of training, if you have to say. So it could be like kind of this language skills, soft skills, and senior management, mid management, junior management. I've done a lot of college related events and those kind of stuff, which I've done over a period of time. So this also gives you a kind of a pleasure as well, in terms like you create the content as well. So if you see the content which we have, meaning the slide content is like the when you study in a college, you have a syllabus, you have a course, you have a content, meaning the books. So this is all created by us. It's all created by me, right? So which is unique to Desi Crew. So we are not taking anything from online and we are trying to show to you here. So we are doing it specifically for the audience here in Desi Crew. So we have different content, slightly bit different. Of course, it is the language. So we have something slightly different for 101 and 201 and 301, right? Basically, there is not much of difference in terms like we expect you. We have a different vision for this. I'll come back to that later. And what we are looking to expect from 101 and what from 201 and 301, right? So we will talk about the vision for 101 later. Okay, great. So this is a bit about me, and Desi Crew, I'm pretty new. I'm just like a lot of new joinees here. I'm also pretty new. I'm just 4+ months old. So I'm also learning a lot of new things about the system, about the company, about the people. And so when I came in last time, we did it 101 and 201. You might know that 301 was recently launched, just not even a month ago. So we had 101 and 201, and that's what we had, and that was completely the first time which we did. So we really got delighted. It was welcomed very well, and we could bring a change in the participants. So that was great. And so this is about me. I worked with various companies. I work with ITS companies, bit of banking process and those kind of a thing. As far as training is concerned, I've worked with all the verticals, right? And about myself, yes, I'm married, and I have a kid. We were blessed very late in life, right? So he was born very late in life, and then I have my son who's 6+. He's in 2nd standard now at this point of time. And apart from that, what else? About my hobbies. My hobbies is something I love sports because even during my school and college time, I was very active in sports. I used to play cricket and badminton. I got selected for the school zonal and those kind of a thing for badminton specifically. Right, so I love, even now I watch sports, so I keep following on the TV because you don't have much of time. Even before the pandemic, you don't have much of time. So I do that. Apart from that, I love music. So this is another thing which I really like, because if you understand the lyrics, the language, that's great. So I love listening to those kind of music, which gives me great pleasure. We will also listen to some English music in the class as well. So that's how another way how you will also improve this particular language. One. Then apart from that, I love traveling. I've been very fortunate. I've traveled outside India as well, but within country as well, there are a lot of great places where you can visit. So I do love, because that's something where you can take a break and you can spend time with your friends or maybe family, with whom you want to do, because we are busy and sometimes work is like, it could be stressing as well. It may not be, the work might be pleasurable as well, but it's a change of routine. It's like when you go to a new place, you explore new things and stuff like that. So India has got great heritage, rich heritage. So it's a great opportunity, which I really do enjoy. Okay, so that is about me. So what we will do is that we will go to Rashmi now. Rashmi, so please, if you can go ahead and introduce yourself, please. Fabulous. Fabulous, Rashmi. It's something about Udupi district or maybe Kapu. Everybody, there are not, it's not only Rashmi, even in the previous batch as well, there was a participant from, a lot of participants from Udupi. They love to dance and stuff like that. Okay, great. Thank you very much, Rashmi. And I also see, Rashmi, the participant strength is full now. So I believe, yes. I see 23 participants. Oh, okay. There are 23 participants now. I believe we are 20, right? So if you take you and me out, so some would have twice. Okay, okay. Fine. Thank you very much, Rashmi. You can check. Thank you very much. Keep me posted. Okay, brilliant. So let's move on. And so now it will be the turn of all the participants. So we have given a kind of a sample how you can say about yourself. See, when somebody asks you to tell about yourself, it's a great opportunity to introduce yourself, right? So let me also give you kind of a clue. I think we did it at TNI as well. I had a slide there as well. So what you can do is that you can, of course, say your name and talk about your family as well if you want to, right? Because you should. Because we all belong to a family, and you should feel proud when you talk about, no matter who you parents are. It doesn't matter. When we did TNI, there are many participants who said my family is into farming. I really love to hear that, because that is one of the most neglected segment of our society, where we say farming, meaning they don't give. But at the end of the day, you would have realized during pandemic, the most important thing is that to have a shelter, which is a house, food on the plate, and your family members. So if you have this and a little bit of money, that's more than enough to survive. So that is what pandemic has taught us as well. So always feel proud, whatever you are, whoever you are, and always try to excel from there. So that is one free advice I just wanted to share. So talk about yourself, feel proud, and talk about your family, and talk about the place you are, where you are, which process you are. And so if you have worked, and about your work as well. Some of you, if you have worked in other companies, you can talk about that as well, and your experience and stuff like that. Talk about your work experience, talk about expertise. What do you do? Expertise meaning what you are good at in terms like the work, say it's Zomato or maybe Swiggy or maybe something else, right? And what are your hobbies? Yes, staffs or maybe employees like work, and when you do something related to what you really love doing, that's fabulous. Like I love training. I've been doing this for a long time, so I get excited whenever there's a batch which starts. Like we had the first session by 12:30 with 301 batch. So I was really excited because you can meet a lot of new people, new faces. You can learn, and then at the end of the day, you're doing something which will help them as well. So you feel proud about that. And at the same time, do you do only this? No, we have other things as well, like I said about the hobby. So whatever your hobbies are, you can talk about that. So how would I call the names? I would call the names according to the list which I can see. So I'll call one by one. So what we will do is that we will do a change. Always I go from the top. This time I go from the bottom one. So what I would do is that I'll call Yasmin. Yasmin, who is one of our DNext member. Yasmin, hi, very good afternoon, and please, if you can unmute yourself, and also what you could also do is that if you can switch on your camera for those who said. And tomorrow I would request all the participants to have the camera on.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Very good afternoon. So tomorrow I would request all the participants, today also if you can do, switch on your camera, let everybody know who you are, because we don't know who is Yasmin. So Yasmin is a name and the face, and similarly for all the participants, then you will understand them and it will be interactive and it will be good. Okay, I'll come to that. We will finish the introduction now. Yes, Yasmin, all yours. Please introduce yourself. Yasmin, we are waiting. You can introduce yourself.
Hi, sir.
Fabulous, Yasmin. Very good to see you. Fantastic. Unmute yourself. Unmute.
Good
Yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah.
I am working in audit. I started my journey, the technology and Mahima technology in Salem.
Okay.
Unmute.
Okay. Yasmin, I think you're logged in from 2 IDs. Yasmin, just
Yeah, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. See, you've logged in from 2 IDs. One ID is like you're talking, and another ID, I think it's your thing as well, and somebody else is there. Who's that? Some
Hello.
elderly lady is there. They have also logged
Can you
in.
hear me, sir?
Yes. Are you able to hear me what I'm saying now? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is my
Yasmin, you want to
mobile
finish
phone
your
and
introduction?
laptop.
What I was said. Okay. Yeah. Complete what you have to say. Okay. So we will sort this thing out. So I'll go to the next participant now, and that will be. I don't know whether she is able to hear me because properly, because she's not able to understand. Yes.
Hi, sir.
Oh, this is Yasmin. Oh, okay, fine. So this is what? Yes, Yasmin. We can see you all now. Yes, please go on.
Hello. Can
Yes,
you hear me, sir?
Yes. Always we are able to hear you. Please carry on what you have to say. Please go on.
Sorry, this is my mic problem.
No.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, Yasmin. Yes.
So my hobbies are reading books
Uh-huh.
and cooking.
Uh-huh.
I enjoy in the job very much.
Mm-hmm.
In my team has 40 employees working.
Fantastic.
I like to learn a lot of process in the DC group.
Fabulous, Yasmin. Fantastic. Fantastic. See, this is the first day. I know we will all get adjusted to the technical issues and all. So you can also figure out, because this particular mobile, no, we are able to see you and hear you clearly as well. So this could be the one. Okay. So I'll come back to you during the training. We'll understand about the DNext, what you do and all. Fantastic. So I'll go to the next participant. Thank you very much. That would be Vimantan. Vimantan, hi. Very good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, sir.
Fantastic. If you can switch on the camera, everybody can see you.
Oh my God.
You're outside. Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Fine. Please.
Yeah, I am Vimantan, coming from Viluppuram Center, Desi Crew. Sir?
Yes, I'm able to hear you. I had some slides, no, which talk about your family, place, process, work, experience, hobbies, all those things. Quickly.
Sure. I'm working 3 years of Desi Crew, sir. I'm now working Swiggy revision specific process. Last 6 months, sir. My mother homemaker. I am the first